Hello, everyone. Good morning to you. As you can see, it in my country is quite early at the moment, but I thought I had to make a video now. We have only 25 days left before I'm gonna leave for China and to go up into the mountains, and I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to upload videos and stuff, but for sure there will come some videos, and as you can see, I just made this first video a bit provocative, and it's called "Leaving Art of Living." Um, at first, I thought this question was just from people who didn't really know me and who was maybe who've just met me a couple of times and don't really know my story and all of this stuff. But I began to see that this question was actually real, and a lot of people have asked me this question. It's like, oh, how can you leave Art of Living, and you're gonna leave Sri Sri, and you're gonna leave this whole thing. I don't know who had this question arise from people. I can understand that maybe it can be a bit confusing for some to see that I'm gonna take a journey somewhere else. But all I can say is the way I came to the art of living, and then the way I came to get to know all of these techniques of breathing, yoga, and meditation is a very interesting journey, and I'm not gonna make a video about it today. But I see it a little bit like this: like in a couple of days, I'm gonna leave my family, I'm gonna leave my country, I'm gonna leave my girlfriend, I'm gonna leave everything behind that I have so far. But it's not like when I leave my house that my mom isn't gonna tell me, oh, okay, now since you're leaving to China, you're no longer part of the family, or you're no longer part of this community, or even my girlfriend is not gonna be like, okay, now we're not together because you're in another country. See, it doesn't really work like that, does it? Things I have received from Sri Sri and from the art of living is something way beyond what words would ever be able to convey, and it's not something to leave behind or to leave. It's merely another part of the same journey, and going further for me at least. Um, so for me, it's not even a question. Like it's not in my mind. It's not even a relevant question if I'm leaving anyone or if I'm leaving the art of living. Because for me, the art of living is everything. It's a part of life. It's a way of living your life. It's a way of being in society. It's a way of being with the people around us and this whole planet. So it's not an option for me to leave as everyone or some people is asking. I once met this Buddhist monk or Rinpoche is kind of like a guru or like a very knowledgeable master. And he said to me, in any relationship in life, you can see any relationship in just one way. You have a solution for any kind of relationship. If it's a love relationship, if it's a relationship with your friends or with your organization or with a guru. And he showed me his three fingers. And he said, this is how you can always see any relationship in life. And he said, this is you, and this is the person you have the relationship with, and in the middle you have the path. And he say both people, they should not look out and look at each other, but they should both look at the path. And our path is not, or like let's say the way to the path is not necessarily the same, but the path is definitely the same. And for me, it's not gonna change, and it hasn't changed, and yeah, and I don't think it will ever change. My goal is very simple for me, and it's very clear for me what my goal is, and taking 2 or 3 years out to go and do something is not gonna make me less connected to anything or anyone. So far, the simple answer to the question, are you leaving Art of Living, Nikolai, is of course not, and I'll never leave Art of Living. Because, like I said, I don't feel like it's something that you can leave. I think is something that is, and it's something that will always be, and it's something that has always been it's a way of seeing life, it's a way of living your life, and it's a way of interacting with the people around you. And for me, it's all about divinity and making a peaceful society. Yeah, that's it for now. Thank you so much to all the 65 people who have donated. I think we have reached £3,100, which is nearly 1 year of school fees in China. And I, of course, myself, I've worked many hours and done a lot of different weird jobs, from everything from construction site and demolitions and building stages and yeah, everything you could imagine to earn this money myself, of course. So take care out there and enjoy the summer. Bye.